What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, change of heart. Change of heart, is it? Is it naturally a change of heart? Or isn't it? Now you have two division world champion, former unified lightweight, and reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who is now decided to flip his pick. He's flipping his pick from choosing a guy that he looked up to, right? He said we got to have the Latino connection with Mexican superstar who will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, four-division world champion, two-time undisputed super middleweight, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout. Teofimo Lopez wanted to hang underneath Canelo Alvarez. He tried to latch on to Canelo Alvarez. He even tried to have Canelo Alvarez, well-renowned two-time trainer of the year and future Hall of Famer, Eddie Reynoso, as his trainer. But after remarks that Teofimo Lopez made in the public, Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso, they don't operate like that. Definitely not in the public. Where Teofimo Lopez was calling black people monkeys, saying that he had bananas for him, right? At the same time, that's not what Canelo Alvarez want his brand to be represented by. And so Eddie Reynoso, before it even started, the relationship, he cut Teofimo Lopez and told him that he's not working with him. Teofimo Lopez said that his feelings was hurt, right? He wasn't happy about it. And we know he was praising Canelo Alvarez to fight a guy that Teofimo Lopez called the monkey and had a banana for. And another first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and pound-for-pound king, Terrence Bud Crawford, who has 41 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout. Now Teofimo Lopez is changing his tune. Now Teofimo Lopez is saying that Terrence Crawford, get this, Terrence Crawford is going to win the fight because he has all the advantages, according to Teofimo Lopez now. Terrence Crawford has all the advantages. What?
I'm gonna say I've been saying Canelo, but I think Crawford might pull something. You know
Why?
I think that the odds are in his favor. As far
Now, let's stop right there. He said the odds are in Terrence Crawford's favor. Terrence Crawford is coming up from essentially 147. He had one fight at 154 against Israel Majumar. Tio said that he's a great fighter, but he's overrated and didn't fight nobody. Now he's picking Terrence Crawford to win because he has the advantages. No, just say what you want to say is that because he ain't stay on code with you as a Latino fighter and they dropped you and your feelings is hurt and you feel in a certain kind of way, now you want to see Canelo Alvarez lose. What advantages does Terrence Crawford have? He's coming up 2 divisions. He's seen to be the smaller guy. He's the B-side. Everybody said Canelo has all the power. Canelo is 3 years younger. Canelo signed a 4-year deal, a 4-fight or 5-fight deal with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Terrence Crawford will be 38. What advantages does he have? What Tio wants to say is this dude no longer stayed on code with this Latino connection he tried to portray. When Canelo beat Caleb Plant for undisputed, he went in the locker room with all his belts talking about 2 Latino undisputed champions, and the world don't want to see it. Canelo and Eddie Reynoso dropped him because of his comments, and now he's feeling a certain kind of way. Listen.
is that the reason why people are gonna tune in is not just because of Canelo. It's gonna be mainly because of the Crawford. How is he?
The reason people tuning in is mainly because of Crawford? Since when Crawford became the draw over Canelo Alvarez? People not just going to tune in to see Canelo. The main reason they tune in is to see Crawford? When? Where? Everybody said Terrence Crawford is not a draw. Now suddenly he's a bigger draw than Canelo, and everybody's coming to see Crawford over Canelo? Tio, stop.
Going up, you know, 2 more weight classes. You know, especially after the Madrimov fight that he had in last year. Mm-hmm. I think that's the problem, though.
So after the Madrimov performance, that garnered him to be the attraction over Canelo. Now I get it when he says that because he's moving up 2 weight classes, that's the interest. But to say that he's the draw over Canelo because of his performance against Madrimov, Tio, stop.
Crawford is fighting too many. He's not fighting a lot. He's fighting once every year.
Now he's saying that the only problem that Crawford will have is that Crawford is not fighting a lot. He's only fighting once a year. So wouldn't that be an advantage to Canelo Alvarez? Wouldn't that be advantage Canelo Alvarez? He's 3 years younger. He's more active. He's naturally bigger. Advantage Canelo Alvarez, right?
That's bad.
He's a 3-division undisputed champ. He deserves respect. Canelo called out his resume. He said, "Who do you have?"
He's a 3-division undisputed champion. Who? There is no 3-division undisputed champions. Clarissa Shields is the only one. What is he talking about?
Fought.
Yeah.
He named Pistol and Ricky Burns off the.
These dudes don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, with that said, y'all get the drift. Teofimo Lopez is upset that Canelo didn't stay on code and they didn't work with him, and now he's picking Crawford to beat him. You can hear in his voice he don't want to pick Crawford to beat him. And you can also hear in his explanations as to why Crawford should win just sounds bizarre in itself. He don't even know why he's picking him. He couldn't explain. He got put on the spot. And you know Ellie Setback, he was pissed off that Teofimo Lopez picked Terrence Crawford to win. He tried to discredit Terrence Crawford as much as possible in this interview. Hilarious, man. Only in boxing. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.